Okay, guys, so I wanted to give you 4 things that you're doing that are probably making you a less skilled lover than you could be. Okay, the first is foreplay. Foreplay is super important. Foreplay is the most important. It's what actually like lubes up the entire situation. And foreplay is everything that's not sort of penetrative, right? It's the texting, it's the chatting, it's the calls, it's the when you're with each other, it's the light touches on the leg, it's all the things that you're doing that are letting your partner know that you're interested and intrigued, and letting them know that you are interested in taking things to the next level, so that they're getting multiple touch points from you, but audibly, tactile, that they can smell you in different parts of your body and your musk and your pheromones. So that's the first thing. The second thing is creating the proper setting. The intimacy is best created when there's an environment of trust, where people can, both partners can surrender and they can be comfortable in the environment. So if you don't have a proper setting, and that's temperature, that's the right materials that are comfortable on the bed or wherever it is that you're spending time intimately, that's the right kind of music, the right pace of music, whatever it may be. You got to get the proper vibe for the space that you're in to create an experience which allows your partner to unfold in front of you, essentially. Okay. The third one is that you don't necessarily know how to navigate a woman's body, right? There's many erogenous zones that are not the sexual organs that are super important touch points to hit on as you're engaging in the foreplay experience. This is super critical because women take longer to orgasm, they need more time with you hitting all these little touch points all throughout their body. And it's not just their breasts and their nipples and whatnot. It's their nape of their neck, it's behind their knees, behind their back. There's all these other spots around the body which are critical to activate before you get into a really amazing sexual experience. And the last one is the speed. Okay, I talk about slowness a lot, and there's a time and a place for the jackhammer to come out, and I'm all for it, but it's significantly less than how most people utilize it. So the speed of your foreplay, the speed of your initial connection and contact, the speed at which you are kissing and making out and touching the body, and then when you are actually entering the woman's body, being really mindful that you are penetrating her space, and it is a hyper sacred experience, even though our culture doesn't necessarily think of it like that anymore, but it really is. So going slow, going steady, not being rough, not being abrasive, being really smooth with your fingers, making sure that you have the right hygiene on your nails. All of these things go into it, but going slow when you're penetrating and getting to that level where you're getting that excitement going up higher to the point where she may be ready for a faster experience. Okay, so those are 4 things that you can do immediately.